Hey guys, how are we doing? Welcome to today's talking points about our wonderful city of Pattaya. And I'm really looking forward, I've got some good topics that we're going to go through today. And I'm looking forward to reading your comments in the video about what you think about some of the things we're going to talk about. So today, there's on the verge of a legalized casino, the 300 baht entry fee. Apparently losing lots of money in a safe. How does that work? A lot of things are coming down in Central Road. We're going to talk about that. STDs, they're on the increase apparently, and some point deduction for those of you driving around that think, oh, hello. And also got some events, some birthdays, and some special things that are going on in the city this week. So, now, you may have seen that this has been bandied around a few times about they want to do a Thai legal casino proposal that's now resurfaced. And basically, there's been a lot of talk about bringing a casino and legalising it here because they want to get the tax money from it. It says here that the House Committee tasked with examining the feasibility of establishing entertainment complexes, including legal casinos, will convene to discuss the matter and seek approval from the Cabinet. And what they want to do is they want to go, it goes on down here to say, it says, it's quite interesting really, they say the Thai government has been eyeing to gain tax revenues from legalising gambling businesses, including legal casinos, since last year, which they have. It keeps coming up and down, like it'll come to the forefront of the news and it disappears again. But it goes on to say, Thai media reported the Special House Committee has been set up to study the feasibility of opening legal casinos, reportedly in the following locations: Bangkok and areas within a 100-kilometre radius of the Sukhumvit and the Utapao airport. So that obviously covers us. Utapao is only down the road, so we're about, I think we're about 55, 60 kilometres away. So that covers us here. Areas within the Eastern Economic Corridor, 22 tourism provinces, which I guess would cover us anyway, and provinces with immigration checkpoints such as Phuket, Phang Nga, Krabi, Chiang Mai or Chiang Rai. Now, you may or may not be aware, but gambling here is illegal. You can do the Thai National Lottery, but things like playing cards and maybe playing pool for money, particularly if you put the money on the table, you know, you get caught doing that, especially playing cards, man, you're in a world of trouble. You really are. So what they're trying to do is they're legalising it by building these establishments. And I think what they're going to do is they're going to, and I don't know how they're going to do this, I think they're going to have to put it on an income basis here for Thai people. Because what they don't want is they don't want people coming in to gamble that can't afford to lose. So I guess maybe they'll target the higher end Thai people here. I don't know. And obviously they'll allow you guys to come in and have a flutter and see how you do. But unfortunately out here, there's a huge, huge gambling problem here. There really is. It's just so sad to see. You know, there's many, many people have lost their homes, their businesses, their cars, everything. Particularly when their gambling's gone bad and they've involved themselves in the wrong underworld gambling schemes that are here. So it is quite a serious situation. So they are looking to bring in a casino again. Let's see. We had rumours that the waterfront, remember that horrific eyesore that's just down by the Pattaya sign there, that was going to actually be the focal point for a casino. Nothing's even done with that now. It's still stood there just destroying itself. So something needs to be done about that very, very quickly. But yeah, that was the pinpoint area for us here as to where a casino would be located if it was allowed. So I don't know. Question is, guys, if there is a casino, would you go? Are you guys into like casinos and stuff like that? I mean, is that something that you would go in and join in and have a quick flutter? What do you think, guys? What do you reckon? Are you a red, a black, a green, or odds or evens? What's your bet? Now, talking about bets, well, it's not a bet, but basically what's happening here, and you're not going to like this. It says here, the National Tourism Policy Committee under the Tourism and Sports Ministry approved a proposal of collecting a fee of roughly $10 or 300 baht on foreign tourists who enter Thailand as part of the Tourism Promotion Fund, including, now this is where it gets interesting, including tourist accident insurance and funds for affected labour and entrepreneurs in case of a financial crisis. So reading that, unless I've got that wrong, and I probably have because I'm not the sharpest pencil in the case, but it says here, including tourist accidental insurance. So are they saying now that if you're involved in, say, a road traffic accident or something along those lines, that you are going to be covered, that you're not going to have to fund it out of your own pocket? Is that what they're going to do? But also, you know, what do you think about this tourism entry fee? I mentioned this a while back, and people were saying, no, Trev, it's already included in the flight price. They just don't tell you about it. And I don't know if that's true or not, to be honest with you, but that's what they're saying. It says the Thai Tourism and Sportsmen has confirmed that 300 baht land entry fee, which I guess could be put inside the flight ticket on all foreign tourists visiting the country, will be eventually implemented, stressing that it will be used for tourist insurance and an emergency fund for those travelling in the country. Now, if you read in between the lines of this, is that their way of kind of like saying that they want to support us now? Is that what they're going to do? Do you think that's going to happen? I mean, I would obviously highly recommend anybody that ever comes here that, you know, bring insurance with you. It's got to be mandatory. It really has, because especially out here, you know, you go to somewhere like Bangkok Pattaya Hospital, that's pants down time. It really is. You know, you walk through there, you're ka-ching, and if you're paying, you know, you are talking, you know, serious money here. So you need to have insurance. So I'm quite interested as to where they're going to go with this tourist accident insurance. How is that going to pan out? What do you think, guys? I mean, firstly and foremostly, I mean, who remembers the 500 baht charge that we used to have? That was years and years ago. Who remembers that? But you know, coming back to today, what do you think about a 300 baht landing duty, I guess is what they're going to call it, an entrance fee? Is that to be included in your flight price, or is it going to be something you pay on arrival? You've got to queue up and start paying your 300 baht. I can't see they're going to do that, because that means you've got to bring Thai currency with you to be able to pay, I guess. I don't know, unless you scan. But anyway, yeah, what do you think about it? I don't think it's a very good system, if I'm being honest. Me as an individual, and I'm a nobody, so it doesn't matter about what I think, but I'm just saying, for me as an individual, to charge you 300 baht, it's good only if you are in a situation where you need assistance and they actually give you the assistance. If they do that, well, then maybe that's not too bad. But I don't know. What do you think, guys? Drop your comments down below. What do you think on the 300 baht landing fee? Now, this one, I've got to say, right, I don't know. And I really want your feedback on this. So you may or may not be aware, but 2 Russian people have recently been to the police stating that they'd had a lot of money stolen from their hotel safe. So the first guy was reported here. It goes on to say, and this one was in the Pattaya news. It says Russian tourists allegedly lose thousands of dollars kept in a hotel's safe boxes in Pattaya. And it goes on to say 2 Russian tourists filed police reports in separate cases on January the 8th, claiming their money secured in safe boxes at the same hotel had disappeared. And you know, it talks about this guy called Mr. ALL.PRICES. Came to report the case at the police station at 10 p.m. He told police he was staying at a hotel in Pattaya and kept $5,000 in a safe box in his hotel. So the first question I've got to ask is, do you really travel with that amount of cash? Is that something that you do? I mean, in today's modern world, and please help me out here, guys, you know, the question has to be to you guys, how do you bring money over here? I'm told that you can get cards now where you can load them with cash, and then when you come out here, use it like an ATM card or like an online payment card. So that alleviates the problem to bring out lumps of money, because, you know, at the end of the day, how do you prove that you had that amount of money on you at that given time that was allegedly stolen from a hotel safe? How does that work? You know, back in the day when we used to have traveller's checks, I think they've gone now, but we used to have traveller's checks. And if you lost your traveller's checks or you cashed your traveller's checks in, they were accounted for by numbering. They were all numbered, so it was quite easy to you know, work out what ones you've cashed in and what ones you haven't. So I don't know. You know, he's claiming that he lost $1,000 that they were missing from his stack. Now this is nothing. $1,000 were missing from his stack of money. Well, surely you'd just take the whole lot. If you're going to steal from him, why don't you just take the whole lot? Why are you going to take a little bit? Are you going to hope that he doesn't notice? I don't know. I mean, just a few things here that it just doesn't really, I don't know, it just doesn't really add up. And another lady here, Miss Natalina Shanova, a Russian national, she said she also came to report her missing cash yesterday at Pattaya police station, saying her money worth $4,000 had vanished from her $16,000 stack. 16,000. Who brings $16,000 and sticks them in a crumbly old hotel safe? Surely you would go down to the reception and make sure it's a dual key one. If you've got that kind of money, you've got to be staying in a hotel that can provide that service, surely. And if not, I mean, I'm pretty sure there are safety deposit boxes around, I think TT, the Yellow Exchange one. I think some of their big outlets, they offer safety deposit boxes for such things like this. But I don't know, you know, what do you think, guys? I mean, $16,000 in your hotel room safe. And apparently they only took 4,000 and didn't take the 16,000. Answers on a postcard, please. What do you think? So, as you may or may not be aware, obviously there's a lot of changes going on here in the city right now. There's so many road improvements. Fortunately, and I'm going to talk about Corandas in a bit, but fortunately for Corandas, finally Soi 15 in SUKHUMVIT is passable. You can actually get a car down there now and motorbikes, whereas it was just absolutely blocked off for weeks and weeks and weeks, which was, you know, terrible because it just caused carnage. But that's now reopened. Obviously, they're still doing a lot of work on Second Road. They're desperately trying to improve that. We've had the refurbishment down Walking Street, and I hope they go down and jet clean the design they put on the Walking Street floor, because it looks really awful now. Where you put white tiles and you allow cars to drive over it, obviously the tyre tread just puts loads of black marks all over it. It looks awful. But Central Pattaya Road, so Pattaya Klang, Central Pattaya Road, what they're doing now is they really are showing that they mean business. So it says here, Pattaya City engineers had to forcibly remove metal awnings from the front of shops that were preventing the installation of new light poles on Central Road. Pattaya told more than 50 shop owners to remove illegal awnings extending over the width of the Central Road sidewalks that are preventing the installation. And, you know, these guys just didn't do it. So what they did was, and they just literally, they took a big JCB crane and just ripped them down. They just ripped them down. They didn't mess about. They just said, nope, they're coming down. So if you are walking along Central Road, number one, it'll be a lot brighter because these illegal awnings have been taken down. And number two, just be careful. You may recall recently a lady sadly got hit by a sign that fell down. But just be careful where you're walking, guys, because, you know, when they ripped it down with a JCB, I'm not sure they've gone back and done any tender loving care to the damage they've caused, other than just saying, we told you to take it down, so get it down. But, you know, it just goes to re-emphasise that obviously there's a lot of improvements here in this city. There really is. And, you know, we can say that, oh, it's only hot air, blah, 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 they're not going to do it. But they are. They genuinely are. Like I said, like Walking Street, Second Road, Soi 15. You know, there's some great big new condo and hotels here. Now they're doing Central Road. They're ripping down these awnings and tidying up. They've done the beach. They're talking about making the beach extending so it's 50 metres wide. You know, they really are genuinely, you know, doing a lot of things here to improve the city. So, and it kind of like, I think about, who remembers BJ that I spoke to from Soi BJ down to Soi 3? He's got BJ's Hotel. He's been here 51 years it's been now. So, you know, when he was here, there was a tree in the very middle of Walking Street. And now, look at it now. So he's witnessed some incredible changes, as I'm sure you guys have as well. You know, I'm sure you look back and go, wow, look at that. That's changed. This has changed. But it's happening, guys. It is definitely happening. So be careful when you do go down Central Road. Just be aware that above you might not be quite as safe as what we hope for. Talking of being safe, I've got to ask this question, guys. And, you know, you don't have to answer it. I don't expect you to. But it's just a question that confuses me. In the Pattaya Mail, it goes on today to say, STDs are up. Condom use is down among the Pattaya workers here. Now, you know, I don't know what you guys do. It's none of my business. And let's not get personal about it. You know, I don't really want to know about that side of things. But it says here, Nurse Nakanya Jantrakard of Pattaya's Communicable Disease Prevention and Control Department said both reported cases of AIDS and other sexually transmitted diseases have increased since 2019. And, you know, people do actually send me messages and say, Trev, you know, what's it like out there? And obviously I don't know because I'm not out there having a dabble. But what I would say is, surely you've got to protect yourself. Surely you need to bag up, guys. I mean, I'm not telling you what to do or how to do it. And I know some people say, yeah, but I don't like it because it doesn't feel the same and all the rest of it. And I know they do these micro thin condom stuff. But surely if you're going to have a dabble in, you know, it's like, I guess it's like walking into a lion's den and covering yourself in blood and hope you don't get bitten. You know, at the end of the day, if you're going to come here and have fun, well then surely you've got to take matters into your own hands and not rely on the girls. Obviously, if you're in a long-term relationship, well then that's different. But you know, coming out here, I don't know, guys. It just miffed me a little bit that yes, the sexually transmitted diseases are on the increase, as they've told us. But surely you've got to look after yourself, and you really, come on, that's basics, you know what I mean? But really, I don't know. But if you don't bag up, I don't know how we can answer it on it. I don't really want to put us into too much trouble here, but I guess if you don't bag up, is there any other preventative measure you can take? I mean, not like the morning after pill or things like that, but I don't know. I really don't know. It just goes on to say workers reportedly are using condoms less in the bedroom as well, but afterwards a shorter mask up. Well, this is, so what they're going on about saying people are wearing a mask, but they're not taking care if they're having any intimate connections. So I don't know, guys. What do you think? Is that something that you worry about? Is it something you desperately take care about? You know, I mean, and especially like if you're having a dabble over here and maybe like back home you got a missus, the last thing you want to be doing is taking that back because you are in a world of trouble. So we're talking about trouble, and this one I've got to be honest with you, this just makes me chuckle. There is a directive that said that the new point deduction system implemented for violators of traffic rules in Thailand is in place. And this was in the Pattaya Mail. It goes on to say here, a new point deduction system has been implemented for violators of traffic rules. Motorists, this is great, this bit. Motorists are each allocated 12 points per year, regardless of how many driver's license they hold. The move aims to reduce overall road accidents. Absolute, total rubbish. It just ain't going to work. And I guess when they're saying about regardless of how many drivers like that, I think that's because we get two separate licenses here. You get a driver's license for a car, you get a driver's license for a motorbike. So I'm guessing what they're saying is they'll amalgamate the two together, and that will eventually just, doesn't matter whether you got it on one or the other, you're going to get your 12 points. And the point system on the motorways, if you ride a car and you hire a car and you're driving down the motorway, you do get tagged. I've had 2 tickets in the 10 years I've been here. But what I'm saying is, we don't want to be putting point systems in. We want to be educating people about how to drive properly out here. I don't hide it at all. This is probably the world's worst area I've ever driven in my life. And I've been very lucky. I've been around a few places. And you know, you go down these roads and the motorbikes will ride towards you on the wrong side of the road. They won't indicate, they'll cut across you. The big trucks will just do blatant U-turns in front of you, and they will be irrelevant to the fact that you're coming towards them at speed. They'll just pull out and they'll just do these U-turns. You know, the lights, I'll do another, I did a video ages ago, I'll do another one and give me a week or so and I'll do another video. The traffic lights, they're brilliant. So you've got obviously the colours, red, amber and green. So when it's green and then it starts to flash to say to you, right, we're going to stop soon, all that means is hurry up. Because even when it's green on your side, so like for instance, if you go up like say, like Pattaya, go up South Pattaya Road, okay, South Pattaya Road, get up there to the T-junction with Sukhumvit Road. You want to turn right and head towards Jom Tien. So obviously your light's over there, your light goes green. As you start to turn, they just come round. They don't care. So I think this point system, whilst I appreciate the concept, I think the real issue is teaching them how to drive and drive properly and safely. Because sadly, we have so many road accidents here. And luckily, a lot of people manage to avoid potential road accidents because maybe they're from Europe or America, wherever they're around the world, and they're savvy on the roads. Out here, unfortunately, it's just carnage. So, you know, going back to your holiday inn, if you are coming out here and you rent a motorbike or you do rent a car, please, I can't stress this enough, you know, just expect the unexpected because it really is going to happen no matter what. All right, so that's the talking points for today. Now, I just want to bring you up to a few things that are happening here this week. Corandos. Now, I mentioned Corandos about Soy 15. You can now get past. There is a bit of building work still to be done there, so, you know, you're not going to be scot-free. But if you like your food, Corandos has got some quality offers on. 2 in particular I want to mention. Now, you may have seen my videos with Rocky. He's a fantastic guy, and his forte is pizzas. He's owned pizza shops back in his own country, and they do some fantastic pizzas. They really, really do. So I'm going to give Corando's Pizzas a shout out. That's why I'm cuddly. They do great pizzas here: margaritas, garlic and cheese, Hawaiian, volcano, which is fresh tomato sauce, cheese, salami, onion, capsicum and chili. Oh, it sounds good. Beef lover. They do so many. Prices are ranging from about 190 baht to the maximum price, which is 290 baht. So if you like your pizza, definitely go out and check out their pizzas. They are really, really good. Also, if you do know of a pizza place you want to recommend, please drop your comment below. Where would you recommend? But for me, this shout out is for Corando's. And secondly, Sunday and Wednesday, they do unlimited, mouth-watering, fall off the bone ribs, 450 baht, unlimited. And honestly, you know, when you think about unlimited, normally the price of ribs here, you'll be paying anything between 250 to 350 baht for, say, 4 to 5 ribs. Unlimited for 450 baht, and they are I was going to say they're the nuts in. They're not the nuts, but they're the ribs. They're great. They really are very, very good. So if you like your ribs, get down, have a look at Corando, Soy 15. You really are in for a treat. Food is very, very good. And of course, it goes without saying, if you watch my live streams and stuff like that, the girls there, top quality and good. It's a good place. Pool table, darts, you name it. It's a great place. Go and check it out. But the food, fantastic. Talking about fantastic, now later on tonight, if you are out and about, get yourself down LK Metro, go to Queen Club in Pattaya. They have got a triple, yes, I said it, a triple birthday with BB, Pinky and Ning and all of their friends. Now, if you're not sure about Queen Club's been here a long time. It's a very well established go-go. It's in LK Metro, you can't miss it. It's just got a great reputation. It's a really good vibe. It's big as well, it's very, very big. They'll have anything between 40 to 50 girls in there. I've done so much photography in there over the years for them, and it really is, you know, Yuri's a lovely lady. She's the boss lady in there, but it's fantastic. So if you want to go to a party with lots of really attractive ladies, Monday, 8 o'clock until 2 a.m. in the morning, get yourself down to Queen Club, triple birthday party, and they're going to put on some free food, some free shots, and obviously there's some hot girls there. So get yourself down there, guys. 8 o'clock, go and enjoy yourself. Now, on a slightly less attractiveness side of things, obviously we've got the Chinese New Year, and if you want to go to Siam Design Hotel, which is at the end of 2nd Road, it's that really big, tall, blue building. It's lovely, really, really nice. They're offering you a Chinese New Year buffet dinner on both the 21st and the 22nd of January. It's a 2-day event. Get yourself down there, starting all day from, it says here, 5:30 in the evening till 9:30. So 5:30 till 9:30. It says here, celebrate the New Year of the Rabbit with a seafood barbecue buffet featuring fresh seafood, international cuisine, desserts, auspicious. I like that word. Don't know what it means, but anyway, auspicious sounds good. Auspicious Chinese cuisine, live music, and exciting good fortune activities with a lucky draw. 5:30 till 9:30, 2 days. Get us on the 6th floor. It's on the 6th floor, both on the 21st and the 22nd of January. And on the subject of Chinese New Year, get yourself into Benihana's. Benihana's is in the Royal Garden Plaza on Sunday, the 22nd of January at 11 o'clock in the morning through till 11 o'clock at night. They are doing a Chinese New Year Benihana style, celebrate the Year of the Rabbit with delicious feasts at all your favourites. Kickstart a new year with tasty treats from the East. At Benihana, there are tepan, oh dear, flipping out. I don't know why I try and pronounce these words. Teppanyaki menus to choose from. Try the, see, they've used the word auspicious. That must be a word. My word of the day today is auspicious. Try the auspicious set, the longevity set, the prosperous set, or all three. It's on the 12, oh, it says 12 here. So, okay, 12 noon till 11 p.m. and it's 1,888 baht plus per set. All right, so there you go, guys. Hopefully you all have an auspicious time, as that's my word of the day today. So I hope you have a good day today, and I hope you've enjoyed today's talking points. Please drop your comments below, share your thoughts. What do you think on the subjects we've discussed today? And yeah, I look forward to reading your comments. Okay, that's it for me. Thank you so much for watching, guys. Please, as always, remember, hit the subscribe button and also the bell icon if you'd like to be notified when I bring out a new video. The new website is virtually there now. Literally, we are talking an auspicious couple of days. I don't know what auspicious means. Anyway, a couple of days. We should be there. The website will be ready to have a look at. So hopefully, fingers crossed, we're good to rock and roll. So check that out. Have a look on Discord. There is a link in the description below. And if you'd like to support the channel, there is a link to that as well down below. And please come and join our members area. All right, there we go. That's it for me. Thank you so much indeed for watching. And please, as always, wherever you are in the world, stay safe.